Hi, I'm Perlin and welcome to Cars at Carro, where we showcase a different car on every single episode. So on our last episode, we looked at the BMW 118 iM Sport. In case you missed it, you can check it out over here. And today we're also going to be checking out another German marvel. This one donning the famous three-pointed star logo. It's classy, it's sleek, it's definitely a car you want to be caught driving. Say hello to our Mercedes-Benz CLA 200. Cars carrying the Mercedes badge are well known to be luxurious, technologically advanced machines that focus on performance and delivering a world-class driving experience. And this baby right here definitely checks all those boxes. Compared to the previous generation, the CLA 200 is bigger, wider, and taller. That's because it gets a lot of its design inspiration from the CLS, which leads a lot of gearheads to call the CLA series the mini CLS. The CLA 200 is the more accessible younger brother as it delivers a lot of the big Merc experience at a pretty affordable price point, which is why it's one of the leaders in the compact luxury sedan market. Don't believe me? Continue watching the rest of this video and you'll be convinced to book a test drive at the Mercedes-Benz showroom. This car is also available for subscription via Carro Leap at a $0 down payment. It's a flexible and affordable car ownership experience. Look at it! Doesn't it look cool with its sloping roofline and its low stance and its pretty muscular shape? So these things come together to give it a more sexy silhouette, and also it gives it a more extra coupey feel, okay? So I know you're thinking oh, 4 doors, how can you call this a coupe? Aren't coupes usually 2 doors? Historically, yes, coupes are defined by their sloping roofline and usually have 2 doors, but the term 4-door coupe was actually made popular in 2005 when Mercedes-Benz released their CLS series. So ever since then, though, a lot of European car makers have been adopting this term. So for example, we have the Audi S5 Sportback, we have the BMW 2 Series Grand Coupe, we even have the Porsche Cayenne Coupe. I mean, now they even have SUV coupes, right? Okay, let's move on to the front of the car, where I feel like the handsomeness and the aggressiveness of this car really shines through. Let me just highlight these 2 power domes here, as well as the clamshell-shaped bonnet, which kind of gives it a more sporty and muscular feel. Okay, and moving on to the nose of the car, this is called the shark nose, a design inspiration that comes from their CLS and S-Class series. Multi-beam LED lights, pretty large, pretty angular, pretty fierce. And their grille, okay, so this is the diamond-studded grille that's typical to the Mercedes-Benz. In this car, it's black. In their AMG line, it's silver, so it's not as shiny as the AMG one. One of the best parts about the exterior is its new rear. So it's super clean because all the lines that run through the car kind of just converge neatly at the back. It's kind of similar to the CLS. Also, this has a thinner boot line but incorporates a longer boot. So in layman terms, basically what this means is that you have more boot space. Even though it doesn't look it, you actually have a lot. One more thing that helps with the boot space is that you don't actually need to keep an extra spare tire in the boot because of the CLA's run-flat tires. I'm going to tell you more about that later. So as previously mentioned, there really is a lot of boot space already, 460 liters to be exact, but if you need more, you can just put down the rear seats for extra. This is really cute. This boot is super easy to open, look. Ta-da! Very good, right? Very easy. That's not the most impressive thing. I'm going to show you how to open a car boot with only your legs. Okay, watch this, huh? I'm so talented. Okay, this car also comes with a really short boot lip, so that makes it easier for you to put your stuff inside. I feel like this car is more suitable for maybe young couples or young executives. So for today's luggage test, we decided to include something more relevant. I'm going to go on ahead and see how much stuff I can fit inside. From here, it really looks like there's a lot of space. Okay, we're going to go with the luggage first. Oh, easily we can fit everything in. Look. Do my biceps look good here? Haha. Okay. Yeah, it's very good. It's very easy. Okay. Yay! Oh, okay. So right before we get into the car, I just want to highlight that these doors are pillarless, which I absolutely love in a car. Okay, so getting into the car, the interior is basically everything I expected from Mercedes-Benz because you can see there's a lot of leather. It's very premium, I feel, but they don't really feel very cluttered. They are very nicely laid out. So one more thing I really like about these cars is that they have this signature turbine vent thing, and coupled with this whole feel of like everything just being in one place. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm driving a plane. All in all, I would say that it's pretty user-friendly. Everything's laid out in a way where it's very intuitive, like I know exactly what to do. I think they really designed this with the driver in mind. So this is a touch screen here, alright? And other than that, you can also control your car through the steering wheel. So there's standard buttons and everything. You can make the volume up, volume down. If you're like me and your arms are too short to touch the infotainment system, you can also use the other option, which is to use the touchpad, which also makes scrolling quite easy. I tried it just now. Okay, see, you can scroll. They also very thoughtfully, the people at Mercedes-Benz very thoughtfully added a wrist rest for you, so your wrists don't get tired when you scroll through. This car also comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is standard across all Mercedes-Benz. The MBUX also comes with a Linguatronic System. So in layman terms, it basically means you can speak to your car like you would speak to Siri. So, hi Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Most Mercedes cars come with a wireless charging plate for your phone, as well as a customizable 64-color ambient lighting system. One of the main concerns about coupes is that they don't have enough space, but if you look here, you can see it has a lot of space. It's comfortable and spacious, almost as much as a saloon. It's pretty spacious, as you can see. There's a lot of legroom. I think the only issue here is that if you're tall, like maybe like 175, you might have a bit of an issue here. But I don't know, it's tall people problems. I can't comment on that. CLA is packed with a 1300 4-cylinder inline 16-valve turbocharged engine that produces 163 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque, which is slightly faster than the previous generation. This baby clocks a top speed of 229 km per hour and completes a 0 to 100 sprint at 8.2 seconds. So behind the wheel of this CLA 200 feels actually pretty not bad. Quite amazing. It's quite quiet but still pretty zippy. Okay, so one more thing I want to highlight is that the gear selector is behind the steering wheel, so that's nice. And I also really like the pedal shifters because you can pretend you're driving a supercar. Can you see the pedal shifters? You can be like... So one more thing is that I think the suspension on this car is pretty good because just now when I accidentally went around the corner at a faster than advised speed, right, it was okay, like not bad. There's no like body roll feeling. It felt quite stable. Dynamic driving modes are available with preset settings for the engine, transmission, chassis, and steering. Eco for maximum efficiency, comfort for a well-balanced drive, sport for a more dynamic and responsive drive, and individual for a customizable experience. The CLA 200 comes with the Mercedes-Benz Intelligent Drive, which makes driving easy and less stressful. It also comes with a 360-degree camera, which gives you a bird's eye view of your car and its surroundings. Fun fact, did you know that Mercedes-Benz created the first 7-gear auto transmission? So this 7-gear auto transmission is supposed to make your gear changing extra smooth. Actually, I think it's working because it's really very smooth. Like I cannot feel when the gear... Sorry, that was a hump in the road, not my bad gear changing. Yeah, you cannot really change, like you cannot really feel when the gear change. See, I'm going very fast now. Like, you cannot really feel it. Right, I'm going very fast, but I didn't feel the gear change at all. Another feature that they have on this CLA that's really quite fun is this thing called adaptive brake and hold. So what you can do with this is that you can brake, and then you know how like sometimes if you step on the brake and then you will continue going after you release your foot off the brake, right? So I'm just going to stop at the traffic light, right, by pressing on the brake, right? And guess what? Look at me now. I'm just going to step harder. Doing! And I can lift my leg off. So this is very good if you're the kind of person, I guess, who likes to dance at traffic lights. I honestly don't know. But anyway, this is a very good feature, okay? Another really cool addition to the CLA is its run flat tires. So what it means is that if you ever like run over a nail or get a flat tire in some weird ulu place, please don't stop to change your tire, okay? Just keep driving because you can drive for another 80 kilometers. Don't go out and like, I don't know, get kidnapped by bad people or something like that. Just keep driving, change your tire the next day. So that should be very reassuring. Okay, another thing that's also very reassuring for car owners is that Mercedes-Benz just recently launched this 10-year warranty on their engines. We know it's good quality, but it's always this added layer of assurance, you know, because replacing parts of your car can be really expensive. So hopefully with this new 10-year warranty, Mercedes-Benz car owners can feel more reassured. There aren't that many 4-door coupes in the market nowadays, and for this price, I think the CLA 200 is really in a league of its own. It looks stunning, there's a whole bunch of safety features, and the technology is amazing. This car would be suitable for maybe young executives or young couples. So if you want to test drive this car for yourself, don't forget to make an appointment at the Mercedes-Benz showroom or visit Carro for a flexible and affordable option. My name is Perlin. Thank you for joining me on Cars at Carro, and we'll see you next time.